Hello, it's Carlton here from my Carlton Backyard Farm. Welcome to our channel. Just wanted to share with you some of the progress so far. And this year I was really blessed to produce some potatoes. We had used some old ice cream buckets that we found and put some holes in there, put some soil in there, and just basically added some potatoes, and voila! In a few months, we had a few potatoes. We're grateful. The size were, I guess, because of the buckets that we use. So this is a good indication of what can be done going forward. This is more of an experiment, but it turned out really, really well. More dirt than potatoes, so I know what to do next time around. All right, so there it is. That was just the first bucket. I believe there were at least two or three other buckets. So um, nothing to see here, folks. Let's just keep moving. So from the very first bucket, we harvested um, enough potatoes. So grateful for that. Got rid of the soil, and in the process, we found another one trying to hide from me, you little potato, you. All right, so here we go. Thankful that's the harvest from our very first attempt at growing our own potatoes. So that's the small buckets of potatoes. Now here is the big bucket. In this one, we planted white potatoes or red, was it red potatoes? I don't remember, but we'll find out soon. So let's get rid of the top growth here, and here we go. We're gonna see what we have here from uh, oh, we had an extra bucket left over. Is that what's happening here? Okay, so let's see. See what we got. And, huh. Oh, wow. Looks great so far. So let's see if we have better luck this time around. Not too bad, not too shabby. Grateful. Oh, my goodness. Keep them coming. It's potatoes galore. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is possible to grow your own food. Just need to stick something in the soil, make sure it's well watered, and leave nature to do its work. And there you have it. So I got some potatoes out of this second bucket, and a little bit of mulch got caught up there. But we're still searching, and that's about it. There you have it. My own little dinner for a couple of days, and a few fries in the process. Now we're on to the big bucket. So big bucket. Here we go. This is a 5 gallon roughneck tote. Not sure when we bought it, but it's old and brittle. Good enough for potatoes though. And so we're just clearing the mulch and stuff from the top. Beautiful. So these, I think we're gonna get white potatoes out of this one. Expectations are high. Soil looks good. Oh wow. So far, so good. One of the things I enjoy about the soil is the fact that you can just use your hands when you plant in buckets or containers. You can just use your hand without fear of, running into something. The soil is really soft, and you can just harvest with your hand. Isn't that wonderful? So here we go. All right, so nothing there. Oh, a little bit of grass clippings that I use for mulch. Yeah, I used to throw in my grass clippings and put them on the curb, but I've learned to reuse them in the garden. So yeah, getting my education in terms of backyard gardening up to par. Oh wow, look, that's a big one. My goodness, it's a huge. Wow, look at the size of that. Good lord, beautiful potatoes. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. I want to give a shout out to all of the YouTube um, channels that that have information how to grow potatoes and so on, what size buckets to use, how to fertilize, and how to mulch and so on and so forth. I'm learning. This was before I found those videos though, so um, I'll do better next time around. But this is my first go at it, and it looks really promising so far. So may have to turn the bucket over soon just to get to whatever is hidden at the bottom. So here we go. Oh my goodness, this is really 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 good, really good. Just one bucket. I should have weighed these stuff to see how many pounds or grams of potatoes we got. But yeah, so red and white, red and white potatoes. I should call this the Valentine harvest. It's too late in the season for Valentine, but hey, here we go. White potatoes, red potatoes. Goodness, those are huge. Just one bucket, just one bucket, just one bucket. Not disappointed at all. My goodness. Not disappointed. Hope you're encouraged out there. Listen, if you have old containers, rather than throwing them away, find use for them. You can repurpose, recycle, reuse, or return. you know, so repurpose, refurbish, recycle, reuse, or return. You don't have to just throw it out. It's gonna go into some landfill somewhere. You can use anything. Old bins, old totes, old briefcases, children toys, anything. You got an old um, kid pool. You can use it for your backyard pond and attract some wildlife to help with the pest control. But here we are. That's the harvest. My first potato harvest. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? Not too bad for a first timer. Listen, next year, let's see what happens. But for now, I'm grateful.